We did it, guys. We did it. We hit 200 subscribers. Oh my goodness. 200. And actually, at the time of recording this, because I took so long, because you know me, not the speediest, we actually have 240 subscribers. 240! Like, 200 just blows my mind. Oh my goodness. Thank you all so much. Like, that is just crazy. Absolutely crazy. It really does blow my mind. And I wasn't expecting... I had a goal for myself. When we got to 100 at Christmas, I said that I wanted to get to 200 by next month? This month. Well, I think I said August at the time, but I was thinking like halfway through the year, and I can't do maths, so I thought August was the middle of the year. But I would say it was probably this month, so June, because it's the 6th month. Yes, I can math. Because it took 6 months for us to get to 100, so I thought 6 months to get to 200 is very good. I thought that was doable, and we smashed it. I think we were at least a month ahead of that, which is crazy, and we are just growing and growing, and I love it so much. If this is the first video that you're seeing, please consider subscribing. We're building an awesome community. Come and join me on Twitch, on Instagram, on Facebook. All the links for those will be down in the description. Follow me wherever you want, and we'll just have a great time. So what are we going to do? Well, as you can see, we are on Hypixel. We're in arcade. Because what I wanted to do was, very kindly, Hungry for Games tagged me in the TMI tag. So TMI stands for too much information. And basically, it's a load of questions that are a little bit probing into me and my life. And I thought it would be a really cool thing to do for 200 subs. You could get to know me a bit better. If anybody has any extra questions, just leave them all down in the comments. I don't mind. I love comments, reading them, replying. So please go ahead. Ask me questions, but I thought I would do this and we would play. Now, this took me a little while. Oh, hello. It took me a little while to decide what we were going to play because I can't concentrate very well on two things at once. So I was like, what in the world are we going to do? So I think we're going to do Pixel Painters because I can kind of do that in the background and it doesn't matter too much. I can kind of play this game in the background and I don't have to kind of concentrate too much. Okay, so how long is this going to take? 20 seconds. So we might as well answer some questions. So there are 50 questions that I'm going to answer for you guys. So we might as well get right into it. So question number 1, what are you wearing? I am wearing a t-shirt that says Adventure Waits with some arrows and it's blue. And I have black leggings on, which is what I usually wear around the house. I always have leggings on because they're super comfy. There we go. What are we drawing? Birthday cake! Oh, that's nice. Okay, so question number 2. Have you ever been in love? I have been in love. I've been in love a few times and I'm in love at the moment with my lovely boyfriend. Who we met while I was at uni, and then I never left the city that that I went to uni in because he lives here. So, what colour birthday cake shall we do? Chocolate. Where's brown? Told you I cannot multitask. Okay. Oh no! Why are we flying so high? No, I can't get down. Oh my goodness, this is terrible. How do I get down? Thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay, so question number 3. Ever had a terrible breakup? Yes, I had. I have. I've had a few. I think most breakups are terrible. I've probably broken up with some people that would have said that what I did was terrible, I'm sure. But I've definitely experienced bad breakups. But I'm happy now, and I think if I hadn't have gone through those things, I wouldn't be the same person I am today. So who knows what would have happened. How tall are you? I am 163 centimeters. Don't ask me why I know that. So that makes me like 5'6", I think. Something like that. I'm not short. I used to be the tallest person in my class when I was at school. And then I stopped kind of like growing and everyone else carried on. Oh my goodness, this is literally the worst thing I've ever drawn in my life. Okay, there's some... Oh my goodness. Like the wiggliest candles ever. This person is no older than that because I can't draw anymore. Okay, how much do I weigh? Oh my goodness, I don't know. I don't own scales because I'm scared to look. I don't know. I will weigh myself and I will tell you. Any tattoos? I don't have any tattoos, but I really, really want one. I have a few that I actually want. There's one that I'm hopefully going to get soon. That is kind of... I want ones that mean something. And the one that I want is for my daughter. So hopefully I can get that soon and that'll be really, really cool. But what colour shall we do the background? Purple! Any piercings? Yes. I have my ears pierced twice on both sides, although one of them has healed up because an earring got infected and like stuck in my ear. It was pretty grim. OTP. I don't know what that means. If anybody does know, please let me know in the comments and I will answer that question. It just says OTP. No idea what that means. Favourite show? My favourite show at the moment, if any of you guys live in the UK, you will know probably of a show called Hollyoaks. It's like a soap opera drama thing, kind of like Coronation Street and EastEnders. I love Hollyoaks. I think it's brilliant. Other shows that I like are Big Bang Theory, Game of Thrones. Oh my goodness, Game of Thrones. I used to watch Walking Dead, but I kind of got a bit bored of that halfway through last season. Please don't kill me. There we go. It's like a chocolate chip birthday cake. It looks just terrible, but hey ho. Okay, favourite bands. I have a few favourite bands. You Me at 6 is one of my all-time favourites. I like a variety of music, but You Me at 6 are definitely one of my favourites. My other one being a local band, a band local to Liverpool anyway, called Sound of Guns. I've been to see them like 4 times and I love them and they are really, really good and they definitely deserve more coverage than they get. They're definitely good. And also look for somebody called what was his name now? I can't remember because he changed his name. One of my friends started doing some music. Oh, I like that one. He's got a cute face. And he got played on Radio 1, which is like the main radio station in England. And yeah, he's really good. So, but I can't remember. He has like a stage name, and I can't remember what it is. Something I miss. Oh, this one's so cool. What do I miss? I miss seeing my family and friends all the time. Because of where I live obviously where I went to uni, and my family and friends don't live here. They live like 200 miles away. So we have to Skype and then visit not very regularly. Oh, this one's so cute. These people are good. And then look at mine. Look at that. That is awful. Yeah, so we have to go and visit them and stuff. And it's hard sometimes when, you know, you don't have anybody to speak to. But luckily, I have a lot of internet family. So that's definitely something that I miss. My favourite song would probably have to be Basket Case by Green Day, because I don't know, it's just one of those. I have so many albums that I used to sit in bed and read books to, so now when I listen to the albums, all I can think about is those books, and it brings back so many memories, like Linkin Park and Nelly, and see what I mean? Like music taste is so varied. So yeah, probably something like Basket Case, because it just kind of sums up my childhood. Like, those are the kind of things that me and my sister used to listen to, and it kind of brought us closer together. So definitely probably that. How old am I? I'm 24. My zodiac sign is Sagittarius, because I'm born in November. The quality I look for in a partner, definitely someone who is funny and someone who can give, like... Okay, so we're getting a little bit of lag there. So I'm probably just going to stand over here and answer the rest of the questions. Yeah, so definitely somebody who is funny and someone who can give jokes just as much as they take them. That's what I like. My favourite quote. I don't really have one. I have kind of things I live by, like tomorrow's a new day, and I try and be as positive as possible, but I don't really have a favourite quote. My favourite actor is Gerard Butler because he's amazing. My favourite colour is purple. I definitely say now number 19 is loud or soft music. And a lot of that depends on the type of music that it is and what I'm doing when I'm listening to it. So when I am, for example, cleaning, I will put on more dancey kind of tunes very loud, but if I'm sat reading, I'll probably have more kind of like calmer, rocky type stuff, and a lot softer. So it just depends. Where do you go when you're sad? Usually to bed. I usually, if I get sad, I end up in bed, and then my daughter will come in and give me a big cuddle because she's the cutest, and that's definitely where I want to be when I'm sad. How long does it take you to shower? We don't actually have a shower, we just have a bath. And I don't take quick baths, so probably like 2 hours. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? This depends on if I'm going somewhere. If I'm going somewhere, probably like half an hour, 45 minutes. If I'm not going anywhere, then like 3 seconds. Ever been in a physical fight? Not with anybody other than my siblings. Number 24, what's a turn on for me? Probably sense of humour. That's always nice. And eyes. I have a thing for I like people with that. You can tell a lot about some people, I think, by their eyes. You know, some people have those friendly eyes, and definitely eyes. A turn off. It sounds really awful, but a big turn off is somebody who is quite negative. You know, as I've said, I always try and be as positive as possible. That's not always easy to do, and it's not always possible. You know, you are going to have negative times, but sometimes people are just negative all the time, and I find that really hard to be around because I feel like it almost pulls you down as well. And, you know, I try my best to try and help people who are feeling down to feel better. And obviously that doesn't always work, but I try. The reason I joined YouTube, I actually joined YouTube, one, because I was watching videos and I thought that looked really fun. And it's not something I'd ever done before, like recording stuff. My boyfriend said he thought I would be good at it. He said he thought my voice would be good for it, which I've actually had a few people comment on, so thank you. And my stepdaughter, who's a little older, she's 9, now she is anyway, she was watching videos, and you know, we went through all internet safety with her, and I was kind of very, because she's so young, against her watching videos with swearing in. Like, you know, the odd word is, you know, that happens, it's a slip, but some people that she was able to obviously find were like prolific swearers, and I didn't want her to kind of see that or see older type humour. So I thought that if I made the videos, then she could watch mine, and hopefully I'd be able to build a community of other people that I knew she would be safe to watch and I wouldn't mind. Fears. Number 27 is fears. Now I have a few. My main fear is not being able to give my daughter a good life. That sounds so sad, but I think Hungry mentioned this as well, is that you want to provide for your family, and especially being a mum myself, that is definitely a fear that you have. Now, on the phobia side of that, I also have phobias that not many people know about. So I have a phobia of seaweed to the point where it's like ridiculous at the beach. Like we have to go like miles around it because I just hate it. I absolutely hate it. I don't know if you call them phobias or just I don't like stuff, but to me it feels awful. Now, I don't like the feeling of like cotton wool. I don't like the feeling of bread, like bread rolls. Bread in a loaf is fine, but bread rolls, nope, can't touch it. Some of the bread over here has like, and crumpets have like a cardboard sheet in them. Can't touch that. Can't touch that. That's awful. If like, oh my god, I sound like a crazy person now. If a bun touches like a napkin and it's like warm, so it like sticks. Oh my god, it's just making me want to like. Oh, it's making me all shaky just thinking about it. Is that everything? I think so. There's a few weird things. I know a lot of it is about, it's like the feeling. So it's the textures of stuff that I really can't stand. But that's about it. Number 28, the last thing that made you cry. I cry a lot, which sounds really crazy for someone who is trying to be positive all the time. But since having my daughter, there seems to be something broken in my mind, I'm sure, where, you know, anything sad on the telly, I will cry. Like, even if it's not sad. Like, in a soap drama, for example, someone rings the police, I cry. Someone rings an ambulance, I cry. It's pretty crazy, but that's the last time I cried was probably like yesterday. The last time you said you loved someone about 5 minutes ago. Well, not 5 minutes. This video is 16 minutes long already. Probably 15 minutes ago when I told my boyfriend that I loved him. The meaning behind my YouTube name. Well, there is really no meaning behind it, apart from Sam is my name. And I was actually taking my daughter to nursery one day and a van went past and it had something like amphoria on it. It wasn't that specifically, but when I was reading it, I was like, that's pretty cool. I could put a set in front of that because it says Sam. This is how my brain works. And then I was like, that's genius. I could use that as my YouTube name. So that is where it came from. Oh, goodness me. The last book I read, I'm reading a book at the moment. No, I've just finished a book called The Watchers. I'm really, really heavily into fantasy books. They're definitely my favourite. And The Watcher is about, like, angels and things like that. But yeah, that's the last book I finished. I finished it like yesterday. The last person I talked to was my boyfriend about 20 minutes ago, telling him that I was recording, so be quiet. The relationship between you and the person you last texted, again, was my boyfriend. So he's my boyfriend. 36, my favourite food. My favourite all-time food is probably something like sticky toffee pudding. Definitely. If it had to be something like savoury, it would probably be cheese. I just love cheese. 37, place I want to visit. I always wanted to go to Hawaii as a kid because I was obsessed with dolphins. So I'd probably still want to go to Hawaii. What's next? 38, the last place you were. The last place I was in my bedroom because that's where my boyfriend is watching football. No, he's watching rugby. Oh my goodness, he'll kill me if he hears that. 39, do you have a crush? Not really. A crush on my boyfriend? I've said boyfriend a lot in this video. Not really. 40, the last time you kissed somebody, about 20 minutes ago. 41, the last time you were insulted. Probably about 20 minutes ago because my boyfriend and I do have a lot of banter. That's something that we call it in the UK. I don't know if other people call it that, where it's just like joking to and fro. So it's probably about 20 minutes ago. 42, your favourite flavour of sweet? Chocolate? Does that count? I like chocolate, but I don't like chocolate flavoured stuff. So I hate chocolate ice cream and I hate chocolate milkshake, but I like chocolate. What instruments do you play? I actually play the flute. And I played the piano a lot, but the flute I actually did in school, and I got to, like, if any of you know anything, I got to grade 3, which isn't very high, but that's pretty good. And I still have it. I still have my flute upstairs. 44, my favourite piece of jewellery is my engagement ring. I keep saying boyfriend, but we are actually engaged. So definitely my engagement ring. 45, the last sport you played, does online sports count? The last sport I played was probably I played football in the park not too long ago with my daughter, so it was probably that. 46, the last song you sang. I sing all the time, like all the time. You'll notice probably in some of my videos I just make up songs all the time, so the last song I sung probably wasn't actually a real song. It was just one that I made up, but I sing all sorts, and songs easily get stuck in my head and I just repeat them all the time, so that's probably really annoying. 47, my favourite chat up line. One that one of my good friends at uni taught me, which was you go up to someone and ask them to feel like your t-shirt or your jacket, and you'll say to them like, what material is that? And they'll say don't know, and you'll just go, girlfriend material or boyfriend material. And it just made me laugh because she used to use it on nights out and stuff, and it was just hilarious. 48, have you ever used it? No, I haven't, but my friends have. 49, the last time you hung out with anybody. Unless it was my boyfriend, it was when some of my friends came back from uni, came back up from where they live, because she's actually now, she's 2 months into a year trip around New Zealand and Australia. So we went out for a little bit to celebrate before she went. So that was a couple of months ago. And number 50, who should answer these questions next? Well, I don't know who's not tagged. So I'm going to tag Just a Figment, Silent Lilac, and Somnia Solarum. So their links will be down in the description. If they've done it already, go and check it out. If not, go and see if they do it and make sure that they do it. But I hope you enjoyed this little video. I'm sorry we only got to do one round of Pixel Painters and you kind of just had to see me stood here. Going in and out of games was just causing a lot of lag and the game kept not responding, so I thought this would be easier. I know, again, it's a bit of a longer video, but I hope you guys don't mind, and I hope you learn a bit more about me. If there's any more questions that you have, please leave them down in the comments. Please like if you have enjoyed this video, subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you're all having a great, fabulous day. Thank you again for all the amazing support. It just blows my mind, it really does. And yeah, I really don't know what else to say apart from thank you. So thank you guys, and I will see you next time.